Real quick, let me tell you something about frenemies. Some people look happy for you on Instagram, right? On Facebook. But in real life, they clapping their hands like their hands hurt. Let's talk about it. Okay, y'all, today we getting into these frenemies. Because, baby, some folks clap like they at a golf tournament. Dry as hell. Let's get into it. What a frenemy looks like. A frenemy is a person who stays around you, but low-key, they can't stand your shine. They'll say, I'm proud of you, but that eyebrow will go up. They'll support you as long as they can outdo you. Girl, be for real. Have you ever had somebody you told your good news to, right? And all you got is, that's what's up. That's what's up. Listen, you can always tell how much a person loves you by the responses that they give when God blesses you. Let me say this. I've been around a lot of people enough to see patterns. And if anybody tells me they don't have any friends, nobody from their childhood that they deal with, nobody from their school, you don't have no best friends, even their family don't fool with them, baby, that's a red flag wearing a red coat. At that point, I'm not judging. I'm like asking, why don't nobody want to be around you? Why don't nobody want to stay connected to you? Everybody ain't lying. If every friendship, every job, every relationship ends the same, sweetheart, you are the common denominator, okay? Frenemies love playing the victim. But that track record be loud. Ooh, it be loud. Ooh. And speaking of track records, let's talk about the people who copy you, but then pretend that they're not. I got me a nice house, and I was so excited to show her because she know my struggle. And when I tell you, that baby walks in like it was a storage unit. No, this is beautiful. No, I'm proud of you. No, friend, you deserve this. Nothing. Sat down like they was mad. Big mad that it was cute. It was cute. I lied. It was cute. Yeah, it was given, I wish it wasn't you. That's so mean. I thought we was praying for my healing together. Why aren't you happy for me? Like, why does my healing and my come up, why does that intimidate you? Why do you feel like, why do you feel inadequate because I'm coming up? I'm trying to bring you with me. Let me keep it a buck. Some of y'all are even laying next to people right now that are jealous of you. Men and women. You think you're compatible. You think it's chemistry. You think, you think it's love. Oh, you think it's a vibe. Baby. It's envy. Wearing cologne. Or perfume. That's it. Because when God blesses you and they don't clap, they don't smile, they don't affirm you, if people around you can't say, this is great, I'm happy for you, you deserve this. If you can't say that, if you can't say you love this for me, even if it's not something that you would like, if none of that is ever coming out of your mouth, don't ignore that. That is jealousy in plain sight. And you cannot say that it isn't. I've experienced so much of that since I've moved to Texas. I still got the same friends I've been dealing with for over 20 years, 30 years. Yeah, we in there thick as thieves. I love my people. But this out here, getting to know new people, baby, frenemies is real. It's hard to decipher. Sometimes we don't want to believe it, y'all. Why do we keep putting up with this? Sometimes we don't want to believe it. So listen, I met somebody one day. And at first, it felt like we were compatible. We both did this. We both did that. And we had the same goals. It seemed like we had the same mindset, the same grind. Cool. But every time I said I'm working on something, they hit me with, oh, I'm silently working on that too. Okay. I want to be an astronaut. You want to be an astronaut. I want to be a movie star. You want to be a movie star. Oh my gosh. I want to work on cars. You want to work on cars. I want to do real estate. You want to do real estate. I'm going to open up me a salon. Now you're going to open up you a salon. Oh my God. That is so great. We got so much in common. You know, at first you think, oh, I want that. I want somebody to do everything with, but it sounds a little weird sometimes, or it feels a little off. You could tell when you get those people that are genuinely connected in that realm, and then you could see or feel when that person is just doing that. It tugs at you. Because when I actually did the thing that they were saying that they were doing, they got mad. When I actually did that thing, they got mad. Like, how are you going to be mad at me for moving forward on something that I told you about? The thing about it is you never told me you were underlining working on these things. I shared with you if you my friend. I ain't no secrets. What you mean? Then here come the distance and the weird vibes, the cold shoulders. Oh, I'm calling you and you ain't even answering. Oh, we just been working and going to school. Girl, you know me better than that. You know I know. You're being weird. Sometimes we don't want to believe that the people that we love don't really like us. So we make excuses for them, right? We make excuses for them when they're waving the red flags like they're in a parade. It's a hard pill to swallow. Most enemies are not mad at you. They're mad at what God is doing through you. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at God. I didn't do it. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't even ask to be here. It wasn't my choice. That's what I say. But yeah, they want your personality. They want your gifts. They want your favor. But they don't want that oil. Because that oil will get them together. You're not built for this. You can't be me. You can't be me. I'm the only me. So you can copy my steps. You can copy everything that I do. But you cannot copy my anointing. What God has for me, it is for me. You ain't being mean, protecting your peace. Not at all. God exposes the hearts not to break your heart, but to free you. So, yeah, take that into consideration when you're feeling bad, because you're going to grieve. Grieving is real. Grief of a friendship is so real. And we don't talk about that. And that's what part 2 of Frenemies is going to be about. It's going to talk about the grief of losing a friend. Right now, if you are watching this and you are wondering if I'm talking about you, baby, if the shoe fits, lace it up and walk it out. Because this year, no fake love, no weird vibes, no frenzy friendships at all. Just peace, purpose, and people who are not scared to clap loud. And if you can't clap loud for me, don't clap at all. You ain't got to fake that. You can walk on by. Hey. Walk on by. Hey. Yeah. All right, guys. That's all I have today on this episode of Let That Out. Frenemies, like, comment, and share with someone who needs to hear this. Or someone who has to let that out. And maybe we can get you on the show so you can talk about your experiences with frenemies. But yes, there will be a part 2. I love you guys so much. See you later. Love you. Bye.